Now, can you imagine all the out-of-towners here for the South by Southwest? They must think we're Seattle and it rains all the time.
And it's cold out. This has not been our winter so far. We've had a very warm winter, minus like the last 3 days.
It never rains like this.
Yeah, I know. But it's going to change, you know.
Good.
It is going to change the next couple of days. We kind of are going through that transition right now. The wettest weather, it looks like, is over with. But first, I want to show you just a beautiful looking picture that we got in from Philip. Set this in near the Brushy Creek. Said this is the waterfall out there near the duck pond, and you can see a lot of water flowing in that area this afternoon because we had a lot of rain today once again. Picked up nearly 3/4 of an inch of rain here in downtown Austin. And this is what it looks like outside. Soupy. Need some crackers to go with that. Very soupy this evening. We've got a lot of humidity in the air. A little bit of light mist and some patchy fog starting to develop. Current temperature sitting at 51 degrees. Humidity is very high, and that's why it's soupy out there. And we've got a light wind, variable at 3 miles an hour. Now, as far as Viper radar goes this evening, wanted to show you we do have a line of showers from Giddings up towards Rockdale this evening. And these showers are generally very light and just kind of moving off towards the east, although I do expect to see more of these little waves of showers developing during the overnight hours tonight, and we may even see a couple of thunderstorms developing in towards the morning hours tomorrow as we're going to get a little bit more lift in the atmosphere as that upper level low that's out west moves a little bit closer towards our backyard. Satellite and radar over the past 12 hours. One wave moved through early this morning. Watch the second wave kind of move from the Big Bend right across our area. That one put in a good amount of moisture and gave us rainfall totals about a ½ inch with that second wave. And you notice these bands of showers coming in off of the Gulf of Mexico. They're kind of feeding into that main system, but in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, very dry air out to the west of us. And you notice that because nothing's showing up on the radar this evening until you get into New Mexico, and that's where that upper level low is this evening. You can see it on water vapor imagery very easily right about there in central New Mexico, and it's moving over into east New Mexico this evening. Still got a couple little dry slots of air just off towards the west of us. There's one of them, and this little band here is also very dry as well. That's why we're not seeing shower activity this evening right now. But as this low continues to push off towards the east, it is going to start to grab this more moist air down in deep South Texas and drag that northward, so it'll kind of reload our atmosphere during the overnight hours tonight. So it is possible that we could see a couple more heavy showers tomorrow morning, but as this low moves up towards the north of us by tomorrow afternoon and then eventually to the northeast, we're going to start to see drying air on the backside of it and clearing skies across our area, and that's going to initiate quite a nice little warm up for most of South and Central Texas. So looking at future clouds and rain tonight, we're going to continue with cloudy skies around midnight. You'll notice bands of showers starting to develop towards sunrise tomorrow morning, which again is an hour later. We start tomorrow morning, 7:45 is our sunrise because we have daylight saving time where we all spring ahead an hour. So make sure to set those clocks before you go to bed tonight. Also a good idea to check the batteries and the fire alarms in the house. Always a good idea to check those right around daylight saving time start and end, which is in November. As far as the rest of the forecast goes for tomorrow, though, we'll see those bands of showers moving through our area through the morning hours. I think most of them wrap up by about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then scoot off towards the east. We'll begin to see the clouds thinning out a bit, and that will give us a little bit warmer afternoon tomorrow, although normal high temperature in the low 70s. Tomorrow we get into the middle 60s because of the cloud cover early, but then on Monday we get the payback for it when we climb all the way back into the 80s. So tonight, though, overnight low is not going to be all that bad because numbers pretty much holding steady or gradually rising during the overnight. We'll drop to about 53. I say drop, but that's going to be about our temperature at midnight and climbing to the low to mid 50s by 7 a.m. We'll see temperatures tomorrow afternoon topping off right around 66. That southeast wind at 5 to 10 will start to warm things up. And then as we head towards Monday, we'll see fog early, sunshine late, 80 for the high. We are going to introduce rain chances again. You know, David was saying we don't live in Seattle, but this forecast kind of looks like that, or South Florida. 20 to 30% chances of afternoon thunderstorms Tuesday through Saturday. But temperature-wise, you can't beat it. Low 60s Tuesday through Saturday mornings, afternoon highs in the upper 70s.